to the scene, but I don't have the time to see a better world. No need to compromise. I'm gonna take the light away. The other side, you see it to the scenes that I will sterilize, and they can try and take away all my supply. But every single move I make, the one behind, I'm begging us to cross your heart and hope to die. And give 'em one shot, but not between the eyes. I hereby declare the end is upon us. Celebrate the fall, and they will never repair or regain the promise they made to the fools who blindly followed them into the dark. I will hold you in my hands, break you down and build you up again. You got no patience, so I pretend. You think you know me, I'm your mate to an end. Keep from at a distance, make it think that we need their assistance. Think they're in control, but they don't listen. Stuck in adolescence, minds of prison, lack of wisdom. Start to finish, promise I will end this. Reconstruct it, can't leave them defenseless. Break the spirit, mind, and all the senses. Cost so high to justify expenses. I hereby declare the end is upon us. Celebrate the fall, and they will never repair or regain the promise they made to the fools who blindly follow them. I hereby declare the end is upon us. Celebrate the fall, and they will never repair or regain the promise they made to the fools who blindly follow them into the dark. Where'd you run to? Trying to hide? You know the outcome, I will let you decide. I gave you purpose to purify. Those dirty stains will cast some on us. No one can protect them. City will be crying out in mayhem. I will be the one to choose and condemn. Take away the power, they will cowards. Take my hand, God's undefeated promise. I will end that. Break the structure, can't live up to that time. Break the spirit, mind, and all the senses. Cost so high, they have to fight. I hereby declare the end is upon us. Celebrate the fall, and they will never repair or regain the promise they made to the fools who blindly follow them. I hereby declare the end is upon us. Celebrate the fall, and they will never repair or regain the promise they made to the fools who blindly follow them into the dark. In the end, they will bleed, they will beg on the knees, screaming forgiveness. The world will witness them all cry out into the sea. But I don't have the time to see a better world. No need to compromise. I'm gonna take the light away. The other side, you see it to the scenes that I will sterilize. And they can try and take away all my supply. But every single move I make, the one behind, I'm begging us to cross your heart and hope to die. And give 'em one shot, but not between the eyes. I hereby declare the end is upon us. Celebrate the fall, and they will never repair or regain the promise they made to the fools who blindly follow them. I hereby declare the end is upon us. Celebrate the fall, and they will never repair or regain the promise they made to the fools who blindly follow them into the dark. Faster and faster we fall. We almost got it all. I'm left together. Faster and faster we crawl. With backs against the wall. We're never gonna fall. Thick skin taught me how to tighten my chin up. Slight grin on me while I pin the tail on my luck. Playing with my fate till the reaper comes calling my name. Yeah, long list on me, got a copy with your name tucked. Bloodstained letters from the valley of the court struck. Playing with my name, but the reaper's gonna find you the same. If you could see inside my heart, it's screaming. Faster and faster we fall. We almost got it all. I'm left together. let you go. This life's the only thing I know, and I'm always bound to fall. Yeah, if I change you, then maybe I'll change me. Tell me who you wanna be. Start to light, just stop and fry. Like a mice. Faster and faster we fall. We almost had it all. I'm left together. Faster and faster we crawl. With backs against the wall. We're never gonna
King of the worst, spit in your face, it's why I'm the worst. Live in the verbs, so king of the curses. King of the worms, you king on the surface. King of the. Whenever you urge it, that's what you earn. The king of the hearses. King of the clowns, you king of the circus. King of the. I should be worshipped, whoa. Show me your worst hit go. 9 mil to a turret, oh. Spine chill when the turret roll. Malevolent shrine, if you thinking that you can hurt the goat. Heard that you taking the crown, it's something I've heard before. Grave danger, pull the chain of your pacemaker. Money talk, so I waste paper. I lay the waste if you waste patience. Blade drawn, but I stay status. You God hunt, but I slay saviors. Bring it down to hell, play spaces. We trade blows and I trade places. That grave waiting like, hey, tap dance to your great. So sad, I can't hold back, nigga. Toe tag, but I play. Should've stayed out the way. Now your place it ain't say. Like your brain on the pavement, maybe next time you do what I say.
Just turn love me on crazy. Strength is a match, I forgot how much fingers I ate. Do what I say. There's no escape. Leaving your head run, I'm sending you straight to the gates. Put you in demon, chop it, clean it, pop it, bleed it. You want to just give me a reason. You better bet me your life, bleed it. Put you be rolling the dice, scheming. I can't fuck with no vice, squeaking. You pay the ultimate price in pieces.
Sukuna, Sakuna, they strike but they fail at all, Lacuna. Much out of my hair, a hallelujah. No, none of my hair, I call the Buddha. Wrong way on my hair, I call the Lucifer. Judge, jury, executioner. Blood dripping from your jugular thug. Bitch, I've been a hooligan. All of you scared, you prepare for the future, but I'm here to tell you the future is now. All of you talking, you grinding your teeth, so it's fair that you losers got room for the crown. Every vote is a fork that is leading to me, bitch. I'm taking a spoon at your mouth and I'm hearing you talking, but everything ain't in the key. If you're told if I'm tuning you out. Land we're here. We can call it quits, land we're here. You take all of it, land we're here. You can call me bitch, land we're here. You ain't shit. Hey, tap dance to your great. So sad I can't hold back, nigga. Toe tag, but I play. Should've stayed out the way. Now your place it ain't say. Now your brain on the pavement, maybe next time you do what I say.
Just turn love me on crazy. Strength is a match, I forgot how much fingers I ate. Do what I say. There's no escape. Leaving your head run, I'm sending you straight to the gates. Put you in demon, chop it, clean it, pop it, bleed it. You wanna die, just give me a reason. You better bet me your life, bleed it. Put you be rolling the dice, scheming. I can't fuck with no vice, squeaking. You pay the ultimate price in pieces.
close, but from a distance, I'm confused with she for gold. Told you that you wasn't, so you tested what I predisposed. Already caught a body in my mind, I call it predisposed. I'm about to get the axe, keep running in the fire, never met a match. Put you in a body bag, ain't the type of life that gets a pension plan. They telling ghost stories, I'm the slender man. Everybody tough, well they tough until comparison hit. You pop off semi-automatic like I carry a switch. Talking problematic, arrogance, I'm wearing this shit. Feel like Drizzy Drake of demons out here repping the 666. Slap you and embarrass your bitch. Cause you be whiffing all your punches and you swearing it hits. I put a hole inside your abdomen, cesarean shit. And when I'm done with you, I'll bury the clip. Cut the metronome. All these people trying to tell me what to do. Who the fuck are you? Trying to tell me. Fuck out of here.
I can see fading in your eyes, and you're barely standing. Why should this come as a surprise? Hear the name they're chanting. Gonna do the last, I'm still waiting. Dreaming of the past, now you're pleading for a chance to take this all away. But it won't be that easy. Then I'll write it on your tombstone. When you're reaching over my throne, it's oh mine. Now I got you by the throat and it's your time. Bye. Weakness, it feeds the fear to rise. Now look who is kneeling. Your limit's weren't that hard to find when I broke your ceiling. Underneath the rubble lies your failure. Heavy on the head of your true savior. I will wash you, send you through your grave. Yes, it will be that easy. Then I'll write it on your tombstone. When you're reaching over my throne, it's oh mine. Now I got you by the throat and it's your time. Been awake for far too long. Send you back right where you belong. Show me if you can prove me wrong. Can you prove me wrong? Say my name, then I'll write it on your tombstone. When you're reaching over my throne, it's oh mine. Now I got you by the throat and it's your time.
There we go. Okay, now my microphone is working, and everything should be as it should be. Hello, everyone. This is Arc Alpha 12. Give me 1 second. I'm going to jump into the Discord chat with Delta. He is probably still listening to say goodbye at the moment. I'm hoping he has heard it because I want to hear what he thinks. But that's not what we're doing today. Today we are doing NXT Week 2 for our WWE MyUniverse stream. We had to skip this last week, but we're here this time, and yeah, let's jump into the voice chat, get with Delta, and we will, get started here. Hello there.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Were you listening to the music?
Yes, I was.
Did you like that last song?
That was epic. I also liked the Sukuna one.
Yes, that was one that DPS came out with earlier this year, I believe. It was his second Sukuna track.
Ada and I have been watching Jujutsu Kaisen lately. She's been watching it for her first time now.
Ah, I see. Let's see here. I have to readjust some things, like taking off the HUD and stuff like that, because I turned on some stuff because I was playing, and I kind of need to be able to see what I'm doing. It's kind of difficult to play the game when you don't actually have a HUD to tell you, like, when you're supposed to counter and stuff.
Yeah, a little bit.
Especially since I'm not no-lifing this game. I just played this game enough to unlock as much stuff as I could. And there's still a few things that I could unlock if I really wanted to.
Don't forget to kick up Discord stream.
Oh, right. Thank you.
No, I also wanted to throw something in the chat earlier just to make sure the mod settings were sticking.
Ah, gotcha. That is fair. All right. Just making sure everything.
How was your week?
It was fine overall.
I mean, what was it, last weekend you said you almost threw your back out or something, right?
It was
Or was that a couple weekends ago?
It was last week. No, it was 2 weekends ago because we didn't stream last week.
Ah, that's right.
Yeah, my back's doing better. Just making sure that... All right, Savio Vega. That's the one I wanted to add. I think I'll throw him on SmackDown because I'm pretty sure, yeah, SmackDown's kind of missing some guys until the DLC comes out next week. Or I guess technically this week. It comes out in 2 days.
We just got a new grill for the back porch. Oh, I made some of the best steaks I've ever made. So good.
Nice. All right, so... All right, I need to...
It's got a built-in thermometer, too.
Oh, the arm must be rivalry.
Stick a meat thermometer in and close the lid, and the little digital display tells me everything. It's kind of nice.
Nice. One moment. I need to pull up my Google Docs.
I just say I am super excited for DBZ Sparking Zero.
Oh, that's my fan fiction. That's not the tournament roster. I'm excited too. The more I've been seeing it, the more excited I've been getting.
As am I. I'm trying to get my brother excited for it. Sigma as well.
Are neither one of them looking forward to it?
Well, my brother, I don't think ever really experienced much of, if any at all, of the old Budokai games. Budokai or Tenkaichi. And Sigma's not quite as much into the fighting games, but with it being a slightly more simplistic one, it would be easier on his hands. And out of any animes out there, he does like DBZ.
Yeah.
Same with my brother. Out of any animes out there, he likes DBZ. Basically that and nothing else.
That's honestly fair. All right. We're going to do the Roman Reigns versus Bruno Sammartino rivalry that I tried to... Actually, no. Let's save that for SmackDown, because they're both on SmackDown. Never mind. We'll do...
That sounds good. That sounds like a good SmackDown main event.
Yeah, they're both on SmackDown. They're both former long-reigning WWE champions. Also, I have some corrections I have to do with some of my statements that I've made over the last few weeks. I said last time we did this that Drew McIntyre lost to Seth Rollins twice via Money in the Bank. That is incorrect. The first time he lost the World Heavyweight Championship to Money in the Bank was to Seth Rollins. The second time, which was this WrestleMania, was to Damian Priest. I kind of forgot Damian Priest existed. He is the current World Heavyweight Champion, and I kind of sort of forgot that he existed.
Is he just a forgettable character, or
no,
did you
he's
just have a moment?
I just had a moment because of the fact that I forgot that he won the championship. Damian Priest has been nicknamed, like, I think, Bisexual Undertaker by a couple different people, including his own roster mate, his own stablemate, Rhea Ripley. They're both on Judgment Day, and she jokingly called him that. I think it was like Bisexual Undertaker, which was a parody off of someone else calling him Bondage Undertaker. And the reason why is because he debuted as an original gimmick of like a creepy, unworldly, dark priest, hence the name Damian Priest. And his finisher is a sit-down chokeslam. So like he does a chokeslam, but like he falls on his butt like a Stone Cold Stunner while he's chokeslamming somebody. So people, and he's a decently...
It's a much more technical chokeslam.
Yes, because you're not remaining on your feet. You have to fall with your partner, with the opponent. So like he's been nicknamed Bisexual Undertaker by a few people, which
Is he a big guy like Kane and Undertaker?
He's like 6'7", so he's not.
Okay.
He's up there. He's shorter than them. Technically speaking, Kane is like 6'9". He just is boosted with lifts in his boots to be 7 foot.
I didn't realize that.
Undertaker is naturally 6'10". Let's see. Who should be the main event?
Sort of cross-brand fun can we have for the main event tonight?
That's what I'm trying to think.
Have Randy Orton versus somebody.
You got Randy Orton? Okay.
Yeah. What brand is he on right now?
He's SmackDown.
He's SmackDown. Yeah. Yeah, after a couple of the RKO videos you've shared lately, I'm like, I want to see Randy Orton.
Let me see. Okay, so Randy Orton versus... I think Batista's on SmackDown too, so let's not do him.
Can you separate it or filter it by brand?
Sadly, I cannot. It thinks that because NXT is supposed to be its own brand, it thinks that all these characters are just NXT characters. It doesn't know that they're on Raw or SmackDown.
Gotcha. It doesn't take that into consideration.
Correct. You know what? Actually, that'd be a very interesting match. Sycho Sid. Let's see here.
Not a name I'm entirely familiar with.
Sycho Sid is also referred to, like, I believe in WCW, when he went to WCW, he was called Sid Vicious. Or Sid Justice. Same guy.
Okay, no, Sid Vicious I recognize for sure.
Yeah, it's the same guy.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Where are we with the light heavyweights? I know that Santos-esque...
Sigma was messaging me. He says, "What's up?" By the way.
Oh, Hello. Oh, right. We still have 2 more light heavyweight things that we need to do. Because we need to figure out who's going to be fighting each other next week, and then that person will fight Santos Escobar. Who I have recently learned Santos Escobar is actually no longer part of the LWO. So when Dragon Lee finally comes out in September, I can replace him. But trying to figure out exactly what kind of attire I'm going to give Santos Escobar to replace his LWO attire is going to be interesting. I'm going to have to see if someone has made a community creation of that. Ooh, that's actually a really good match. No, I'm going to keep that. Light heavyweights. I need light heavyweights. Actually, no, this is a tag match. I need to turn this off of tag match. There we go. Nope. Why is it saying 1-on-1 and then giving me tag options?
Huh.
There we go. Bizarre. All right, light heavyweights. Actually, technically, I think I have to do cruiserweight. Because it's technically the cruiserweight championship. Oh, right. Forgot I put him in there. I forgot I don't have Logan Paul in here, because fuck Logan Paul. Yeah, why not? That'll be a fun...
Oh, there we go.
That'll be a fun high-flying match.
Yeah, well.
Axiom is very well known as being like... I swear, this guy, him and Ricochet both, I swear, are trying to commit suicide with... with how they high-fly, it is insane. It is traditional Lucha Libre style high-flying, which means that they are continuously in the air. And The Undertaker actually described Ricochet specifically as being a video game character with how he decides to move in the ring.
Yeah. Axiom makes me think if the White Ranger was a Lucha Libre fighter.
I think that's kind of what he was going for. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Well,
if that was, then he nailed it.
He actually he has multiple different colors of the same costume. So like I've seen him in purple, I've seen him in red, I've seen him in like reverse, so it's like silver highlights with gold. I've seen him, one of his more famous ones is black and gold. But he almost always looks like a Power Ranger. His overall like mask setup is more or less exactly like that. All right, so that gives us our that gives us our first of 2 light heavy or cruiserweight championship. And let's see, this match. Never mind. That's not Charlotte Flair. I thought that was Charlotte Flair. We are going to do Charlotte Flair. That's a better matchup. Although I want to change Trish's outfit because I don't like her normal outfit. I finally found a Trish Stratus outfit that actually looks like her old attire. Okay, that's the one. I'll redo that one. I forgot to take out MVP on that anyway. He's not supposed to represent. All right, so this next one will be another cruiserweight. No, I have no idea. I don't know much about Bad Bunny, but we're gonna do Bad Bunny.
Is he claiming to be from 2032?
I think so. I honestly I haven't seen him pop up in any of my stuff. So like I know virtually nothing about him except for the fact that he's helped out with the LWO a couple of times. And yeah, that's really it. Yeah, he's kind of an unknown to me right now. There we go. JD McDonagh. He's a cruiserweight. We can do that. Damn it. That's the second time I've done that. Okay. So we've got our Cruiserweight Championship set up. This one is going to... that's going to be a tag match.
That match one's not accurate, right?
Oh yeah, no, I forgot to change that one. That's
Okay.
the one. That's the one I'll change.
Randy Orton's got a busy night.
Yeah, no, I need to remake the main event anyway, but that's not who I wanted to have in the first match.
Okay, I was just curious. I wasn't sure if that was said or not.
No, that was me forgetting. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure I put him on SmackDown. I'm going to choose someone I know I put on Raw for this first match. Because...
What brand is Goldberg on? I'm curious.
Raw, I think, but I feel like there'd probably be a stomping if I put the guy that I'm going to put against Goldberg.
Any other open matches right now?
Nope. It's just this one in the main event because there's only 7 matches on NXT. Yeah, you know what? We'll do Shamrock. Versus the guy that I told you would recognize.
Just hoping I don't disappoint by not recognizing.
Oh, you'll recognize him.
She looks really good too.
I told you
Nice.
you'd recognize him.
Wish she had slightly higher stats, but it's still awesome. I like it.
And then this will be Randy Orton versus...
Just start adding other fighting game characters.
You know, the thing is, I was looking specifically for wrestling fighting game characters, and there was only 3 or 4, technically, that I could add, and only 2 of them actually look good. And I have him, I have Wolf, I have King from Tekken, which it currently isn't activated right now because of the fact that, like, I really wanted King in here, but the problem is that, like, you know, they don't have an actual, like, leopard head. So, like, the people had to make the leopard head, and I don't know. Like, it was understandably difficult. They did their best.
but it's just still not what you would want.
Like, you can see it grayed out here. Like, if you look really closely, you can see it. Like, it's obviously...
Like head on, it looks great, but I bet from the side and all other angles, it looks pretty funky.
Yeah, because of the fact that basically they have, like, this bulbous head that's just been painted to look like the leopard's face. So it doesn't have, like, the leopard's mouth or anything like that. So, like, the costume looks phenomenal. The mask overall looks pretty good. It's just off enough that it frustrates me. So that's the reason why I don't have him activated right now.
I can respect that.
And then Armor King, obviously, and all the Armor Kings that I've seen look even worse than this guy. Because it's the people who have made them haven't had the inspiration to do what this guy did. So, like, they all look really off. And then, of course, El Blaze. Those are the only four that... Those are the only four that I've found. And I've been tempted to download El Blaze, but since Rey Mysterio is already in here and El Blaze is basically just a ripoff, a copyright-free Rey Mysterio, I haven't chosen to download him yet.
Could always do something like Zangief for Balrog from Street Fighter.
Oh yeah, I suppose I could.
I mean, even though they're not really much wrestlers, Ken and Ryu would be pretty good too. I'm sure they'd be easy to make for this.
Probably.
Trying to think of other fighting games. At least ones that specifically have wrestlers. I know there's more.
I forgot who we had Randy Orton facing.
Was he the one going up against Sycho Sid?
Oh, right, it's Sycho Sid. Thank you. Completely spaced that I had Sycho Sid in here.
The only reason I remembered that was because of the Sid Vicious conversation.
Right. Okay. So let's see here. We've got our. I think we actually have like a women's European Championship now too that I haven't made a bracket for. So I'm going to just do, since we're already on week 2, I'm going to basically just default to the semifinals for the women's, and these two here will be the 2 semifinal matches.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm not going to do Trish Stratus, because Trish is already in the WWE Women's Championship. So I will do Natalya. Pretty sure Natalya did not advance. Did she? Where's the Women's World?
I don't think so.
No, she did not. She lost to Liv Morgan. Oh, no, she did advance.
Oh.
Never mind. She beat Liv Morgan. That's right. Okay, so what would be a good female character that has not competed yet or has competed and lost? Oh, I know. Where is she? I just downloaded her. She is a wrestler from TNA that actually just starred in a pay-per-view on WWE recently.
If you didn't already have an idea, I was gonna say the I don't know her name, but the one that's part of the Vikings.
Valhalla. No, I'm gonna do Jordynne Grace, who recently starred in a TNA pay-per-view. She was trying to take, I think it was the TNA Women's Championship, and she has been nicknamed over on TNA as the, I think the women's division's Brock Lesnar.
I mean, after you saying that, I can see it just in the picture.
She is buff.
She certainly has presence.
She does. It makes me. They've been actually like TNA and WWE have been crossing over quite a bit lately. A lot of TNA like minor TNA stars, with the exception of Jordynne Grace, who's actually the TNA Knockouts champion, have been like appearing on NXT. And while most of them have actually not done very well against the WWE superstars, it's my hope that we're going to get more cross promotion, because TNA has kind of like fallen off the radar for the most part since AEW started kicking things up. AEW has become like the second biggest wrestling faction in North America. It's basically the WCW right now. In fact, it has modeled itself very much after WCW in a lot of ways, for good or bad. And TNA is kind of like, ever since the scandal that happened between Kurt Angle and Jeff Jarrett's wife, because Jeff Jarrett owns TNA, has kind of like fallen down into a very lowly third. So WWE has actually partnered with TNA on multiple occasions and brought some of their superstars and champions into NXT, you know, their developmental brand. And they've been like actually competing and showing off their skills and stuff like that. And it's only good for the business if they're able to like actually grow TNA as like not necessarily an extension of WWE, but just with the cross promotion, it's good for both businesses.
Absolutely. Can't be bad. Nothing about it that can be bad.
Yeah, exactly. That's how everybody is feeling about this. The only downside right now is that so far, most of the TNA characters, most of the TNA wrestlers have lost their matches in the WWE, and a lot of people are worried that like WWE is doing this and it's going to only hurt the development of TNA superstars, because it's going to make it look like the WWE superstars are better.
Right.
And I don't think it's intentional, because like, you know, Jordynne Grace came on to NXT at the behest of Shawn Michaels, because Shawn Michaels runs NXT. Ever since he retired, he's kind of like, it's funny because the DX has always been anti-authoritarian in their presence on screen, and now you've got Shawn Michaels and Triple H as like lead members of the developmental branches of WWE in prominent leadership roles, which just makes me laugh. Especially since I'm watching I'm watching the formation of DX right now, and it's like, oh.
Oh man, sounds awesome.
It's certainly controversial. I understand.
Yeah, sounds awesome.
I definitely understand why people were like up in arms about what do you call it? About a DX when it first formed, because oh my god. And the more I'm watching, the more I'm like, I've forgotten more than I remember. And so like I'm still at the point where like I'm watching before I started watching. I know the events that have happened, but I haven't actually seen them play out until now. And the more I watch, the more I'm like, how did WWF not get canceled? Oh my god.
We were a different kind of people.
I guess. It's yeah. There's a lot of things that are going on in the WWF. I just finished In Your House D-Generation X, which was the last pay-per-view of 1996. So I'm about to start 97, which is around the time where I think I started watching wrestling in early 1998. So I'm still a ways away from where I know things had started. And it's just...
Did you say that WCW was also included in that? all the historical stuff, or is that?
Oh yeah, no, everything
part
that
of it.
almost everything that WWE has managed to curate and purchase is featured in this stuff.
So that includes WCW as well, like all the
Yep.
old stuff, WCW episodes. Yes.
Yep. All Nitro, all the pay-per-views, Thunder, all of it. Yeah. If
I
it's
didn't
still,
realize all that was on there too.
yeah, if
That's
it
cool.
if it exists, it's there. At least for now. Netflix is supposedly going to be buying the rights to have WWE Raw on Netflix exclusively. Right now, it's on Peacock TV. And then after that happens, I don't know if like the past stuff from WWE is going to stay on Peacock or transfer over to Netflix. If it transfers to Netflix, that's a huge boon for Netflix. I will say that right now.
That is massive.
Yeah, the contract for them to get Raw to actually air Raw live starts in 2025, I think. And I think by 2026, it's supposed to start bringing some of the old stuff onto it. So, like, I don't know what's going to happen in that in between, but that's going to be a huge boon for Netflix to have all of like WWE's history, basically.
No kidding.
All right, so I think we have a pretty solid roster here, a pretty solid thing. That's the only match that I didn't really mess with because I don't really know what to put there, unless you have anything that you want to suggest.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. So in that case, let's start the show.
But I think as long as we can avoid copyright problems, we should look at trying to add some more fictional characters in.
The characters,
as long as they're not outlandish.
yeah, the characters aren't a
Characters
problem.
such as we talked about.
Yeah, the characters aren't a problem. To add to the game, it's the intro music that I was talking about before that I'm not sure about. Because like the characters, you can create whatever on the character creator, as long as you don't mod the characters, and it's fine. There we go.
The world's most dangerous man is here. Ken Shamrock's going to knuckle up and get himself some here tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 205 pounds, the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock.
Ken Shamrock won't waste any time going on the attack tonight. He has no fear and can't be restrained.
It's impossible to prepare for Ken Shamrock. All his opponent can do is hang on for dear life.
All right, I love this guy.
I haven't edited anything on this character, so I really don't know what his entrance is or anything. I literally just downloaded him last night. So, yeah, this is going to be interesting.
And his opponent from Canada, weighing in at 224 pounds, Wolfheart Fink.
This superstar won't ever throw him in the towel. The WWE Universe keeps egging him on. That is a recipe for disaster.
Oh, wait, what is so wrong with the WWE Universe supporting this superstar?
It's all a prelude to a big fall, Saxton. The WWE Universe will only support you as long as you're successful. Mark my words.
Oh, I know. Okay, I know what intro he's using. He's using Sting's intro. Okay, that explains the long pause on the Titantron. Got it.
This is a guy who always seeks out the highest level of competition.
Someone did
and I
really
think
good
he'll
on
get it
Wolf.
tonight.
Sorry for being so quiet there. I was talking with Amber for a second.
Oh no, you're fine. Yeah, I was trying to figure out like why did it linger so long on the Titantron? Then I realized, oh, they used Sting's intro for him. That's what's going on.
Nah.
Ken Shamrock, as intense and tough
Oh.
superstar as they come. An in-your-face submission style, really just an in-your-face attitude all around.
He's the world's most dangerous man for a reason, Cole. Shamrock has a short fuse and a deep arsenal. He can break you in half in so many different ways, and just when you've had enough, he'll continue the torture.
Definitely no walk in the park when you're facing off against him.
But he's tasked with quite the challenge in the form of his competitor across the ring. This guy's been tormenting
Is
the
that toggle
WWE
info
roster
for more
for
info
weeks
that's
now.
currently unseen? Or is that just for the, okay.
It's for controls.
As the arm into a hammerlock cinched in.
Okay.
Wasn't sure if that would make the upper left stuff go away.
Oh, I don't know. Can I do that?
Hide UI, click left stick.
Oh my, dragon screw
Oops.
targeting the ankle. The legs are a base that you do not want
There we
to
go.
lose.
Chopping down the tree at the base here.
Ooh, sharp elbow.
So I also learned that the reason why the game is looking so slow is specifically because of
Right on the neck.
MyUniverse mode. It's the same thing with like why the superstars release the submission holds, because I've run multiple tests in just play mode, and play mode runs fine. It's not slow like this. The superstars actually finish the submissions. Like, for whatever reason, MyUniverse mode just is glitchy like that.
Looking big.
The AI
Taking
doesn't
flight.
AI as well.
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
Is that what you're saying?
Well, kind of, yes. Like, it's just something about MyUniverse mode that causes the AI to, like, glitch a little bit and also causes the game to slow down. And we don't know why. Nobody seems to know why.
Everyone needs to clear out.
Jesus!
Including us.
Sadly, with a yearly turnover type game, an issue like that might not get
Toughness
fixed.
needs to kick
It's
in
been like
here.
that since 2K2020.
Holy crap, has it?
Yeah, I've done my research. It's been like that since 2K2020.
That's unfortunate.
Ken Shamrock turning up the intimidation factor.
Ooh.
Oh, he knew what was coming.
Shamrock managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
Could be a chance for Shamrock to change the complexion of this match.
Held in a perilous position.
Oh, man, right to the esophagus.
He continues to press.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. Tap.
And breaks the hold, but damage has been done.
Really unfortunate about all the submissions and stuff. Although that one seemed to be
If your characters...
reasonable.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible that Shamrock just managed to...
German suplex release. He's looking a little off balance.
God.
Yeah, Shamrock.
It's possible that...
Like, get me the fuck out of here for a moment.
It's possible that Shamrock managed to, like, power his way out of the thing before Wolf reversed it.
Reversing the reversal.
It's true.
Whatever you can do, I can do better. Counters on top of counters.
I'm enjoying this match more than I thought I would.
Kick out before the 1 count.
Channeling his energy to
Nothing
stay
against
in this
Ken,
matchup.
I like Wolf, so I hope he wins.
I knew that you were going to like this. But
And it just needs to be an outlet to adding a few more
Body splash.
characters that work into a wrestling game.
Yeah.
2. No, 2 count.
I actually would like to see
What's it going to take to keep this guy
Ken
down?
and Ryu. I think they'd be cool.
I'll definitely take a look for him.
He's channeling the crowd's energy.
Could probably be some good basic strikers with a couple throws, but
Leg drop. It's effective.
I think they'd be fun.
Yeah, I was looking for King first, and then as I was looking for King, I'm like,
Somebody's going up.
there's gotta be other characters. And I remembered El Blaze and Wolf, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right.
Sumo wrestler, E Honda,
Yeah?
from Street Fighter.
My God, Michael Cole, are you okay?
Have you ever seen a human? Here he goes
That-
for the win.
The amount of blood rushing to his head from that. Good lord. He didn't blame for being out after that. He was in that helicopter spin forever. He's probably passed out.
Ken Shamrock defeated.
That was a good finish.
Couldn't get Shamrock the win. Now all that's left is his temper.
He probably passed out from that spin. That went on forever.
Dangerous man is not in the mood.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like part of that was probably just because of the fact that you know, it was slowed down, but still that was very funny. Yeah. But still, that was funny. I was just laughing because of the fact that because of the slower animation speed, that meant that poor Michael Cole's like his thing got drawn out.
Did he have to go all? He had to go all soccer announcer.
Yeah, he did. Oh, there was one more match I wanted to add. It was one more triple threat match because I wanted to make the European Championship match a triple threat. And I realized none of the people who are currently competing for the European Championship are actually European. So, like, this is going to be a match that's only European characters.
Gotcha. Okay.
We'll just do a stream rule so I can avoid the issue that we had last time.
That sounds good.
All right, so let's see. European characters. I know I want Shaemus.
Can we go with well, Cactus Jack?
Cactus Jack was already competed in it, and he
Oh, did he already compete?
Yeah, he lost to Jake the Snake, remember?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And also, he's not European.
I know, not technically, but you know.
Not technically. He's from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico.
I know, but the character almost fits a little bit though.
Let's see, what's another one? I would have put Axiom in here because he's from Spain. But you know what? Let's do. Oh, I know who I put in here. Huh? Who?
Finley?
Unfortunately, Finley is not in this game.
Ah.
He is a character that I've been looking for, but I haven't actually found. Ooh, yeah, Dragunov. That works. I think he's from Austria or Hungary, one of the two. All right, so let's see. Where is my European Championship bracket? There it is. William Regal versus Ilja Dragunov. Now, whoever wins this will face Jake the Snake Roberts and RVD at Night of Champions.
That should be an entertaining match.
Like something straight out of a comic book, here comes Axiom.
Total Power Ranger.
The hero of WWE has arrived.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring.
There's an interesting motion blur effect on top of the smoke.
Yeah.
From Madrid, Spain, weighing in at 154 pounds, Axiom!
A calculated competitor, Axiom finds the perfect angle to strike.
There's no complicated math needed to figure out that
Motion
Axiom
blur's still
is
going. That
legit.
seems new.
It's specifically for him.
Actually, really
Is it?
excited to see
Okay.
what Axiom has in store for us in this one.
That's
Yeah.
why it
Hopefully we
seems
see
new.
some more
I didn't
Yeah.
realize that
superhuman
was
feats from him tonight.
an after effect they would add for certain.
I
didn't
love.
realize they even had after effects like that.
Very rarely can you put that on there.
That is a very colorful Rey Mysterio.
Has an undeniable legacy in sports entertainment.
And his opponent, representing the LWO from San Diego,
Cotton
California.
candy Rey Mysterio.
Weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio!
There really is no challenge that can be considered impossible when it comes to Rey Mysterio. This dude has made a career out of defying the odds.
You know what I recently learned about Rey Mysterio?
What's that?
He's both afraid of heights and claustrophobic. Think about that. He's a luchador who wears a mask, who is both.
Him even more.
Lucha Libre legend
Holy
Rey Mysterio
crap!
in action tonight, and this crowd is
What
feeling it
job
with
for someone
unparalleled
with
speed
phobia.
and skill. To this day,
Yeah.
he really is
I'm
living proof
even
that
more
size
impressed
doesn't
with the
matter once that belt
That's the reason why he now wears those open back masks, because it reduces his claustrophobia.
Does it? Okay.
Soon, especially not tonight.
Holy
and he'll be
crap,
taking
who
on
knew?
the superhero mode.
He revealed that in a recent interview on a podcast, and I was like, holy are you serious?
He's a nerd, Saxton. That's why you like him. You two probably sat at the same table during lunch. Oh, wow.
Not that I'm happy he deals with those, but
DDT
good for him for conquering those the way he does.
Yeah.
What awareness seeing Rey coming.
ridiculous standing shooting star.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
Mysterio's success is not limited to a division or type of competition. Corey, how has Mysterio made a career of defeating opponents of all shapes and sizes?
Mysterio's reinvented his training regimen, so the emphasis on cardio, flexibility, and core strength. Mysterio's ability to adapt on the ground and in the air are second to none.
Jumping stomp.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
And Axiom just got shaken up bad with that move.
Rey displaying his utter mastery of the Lucha Libre arts with that maneuver.
Uh-oh. Flapjack.
Ow.
Wow. That's a lot of distance for your face to fall.
Well, I would say yes, but also Rey Mysterio is like 5'4", so.
DDT.
That was nuts.
That is tossing your own.
Now, if that was
body around
Batista
without
doing that,
care.
then yes.
Taking no account for their own well-being.
Also, I think Axiom's one of the few people that Rey Mysterio could actually logically do that to, since I think Mysterio actually outweighs Axiom by about
We're seeing Mysterio's adaptability
24
on
pounds.
display. Pinpoint attacks
I was gonna
in the
say,
air
you
and
can
on the
see
mat
that
are
Rey
paying
Mysterio's
off for
more
Rey
built.
thus far.
I think Rey Mysterio is like 175 pounds and Axiom's like 150.
Yeah, you could see Rey Mysterio's got the muscle. For sure.
Come on, Axiom. Wakey, wakey.
He's testing fate here, in danger of a count.
No, or does that reset it?
That resets it, yeah.
Aw. So nice of.
A little
Nice, Rey.
showboating from the greatest luchador of all time.
I'm actually really glad that happened.
Me too.
Just floating.
Can he do it?
Very
here?
sportsmanlike.
What? Oh, he kicked out.
You have to think
I
this
was gonna
battle is
laugh if
starting
it
to
went
weigh
ahead and
down
ended.
on him.
immediately after letting him back in the ring.
Right?
Torturous knee.
I think Rey Mysterio's trying to wake him up too.
Yep.
Axiom reverses.
Oh, he's
Axiom
awake.
reversing the momentum on him. Prime opportunity now for Axiom to get some separation and gather himself.
You got what you wanted, Ray.
Right?
Oh, he retaliates.
Oh my God.
You know, this looks
Axiom
like
at
a
the
Power
mercy of his
Rangers fight.
opponent. Mysterio
It looks like he could be a Power Rangers villain.
Into a powerbomb. What goes up must come down, and it sure as hell did right there.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
From the top. Frog splash!
Hell of
And
a
that can
freaking
vanquish
spin
Axiom.
there midair.
Pin.
All right.
It's over.
Here is your winner, Rey
Carrying this Ray off. Missing
Rey
something?
Mysterio celebrating
What?
another win.
Rey seizing the moment and holding his head high.
I'm really glad that Ray decided to break up that count so that way it didn't end in a count out. We've had too many count outs in the course of the last several weeks. And I mean, there's something to be said about beating your opponent so silly they cannot make it back into the ring, but it's almost always anticlimactic.
Right. It's not fun to watch. I didn't realize I still had so many of my Discord servers unmuted. Not always going off, but there's
Here
times where
comes
it's
a man
constant.
who loves
Hearing the little message pings.
The following contest is a triple threat extreme rules match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Brawling Brutes from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Shaemus!
Looking at the career of Shaemus, he's been successful in both singles and tag team competition.
Yeah, the Celtic Warrior can go toe-to-toe with anyone who steps up to him.
They did a decent job. So this version of Shaemus here is actually an edited version that a famous editor called What's the Status created to update his visuals to 2024 after he returned.
Oh, okay.
And he did actually a pretty decent job of it.
First, from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 240 pounds, William
Regal is a multiple-time Intercontinental and Tag Team Champion, plus a former King of the Ring.
It's
Not
too
to
bad
mention
that Finley's
a
not in
real
here.
man's man.
I sure do miss that theme music.
Well, I'm sure a painful lesson is planned today.
Indeed, class is now in session.
It's too bad who isn't in here?
Finley.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure I could probably find a created version of him. I just am very picky about how they look.
Of course.
Dragunov's a man who struggles to keep his rage in check, but when Dragunov loses it, let's be honest, it's a lot of fun to watch.
And from Moscow, Russia.
Oh, he's from Russia.
weighing in at 187 pounds, Ilja Dragunov.
This dude is downright explosive, like a lit stick of dynamite with a very short fuse.
He's one of the few people that has actually beaten Gunther. I told you before that Gunther's only lost like 5 times since joining the WWE. He's one of the 5 people that's actually beaten him.
Hi. So don't take him lightly.
Correct.
Often called the Czar of NXT.
Right now, Ilja Dragunov looking to expand his power to all of WWE.
Get out of the way, ref.
The bell rings on this
Come on, hire a
Extreme
new
Rules
ref.
match. No telling what sort of carnage and destruction we'll see here.
When tempers flare and things keep getting pushed further and further, Extreme Rules is the only possible conclusion.
Oh, shit.
Get out of the way, Rev.
I think William did that intentionally.
Setting them up for the Falcon Arrow.
Wind him up. Boom! Knock him down. Ouch.
Ilja is definitely in a bit of a disadvantage here because of the fact that he has the smallest frame and the smallest power base out of the 3 of these. But he managed to beat...
He's definitely.
This isn't going to be pretty.
Whoa. Yeah, actually. Looking at that.
He's only 187 pounds compared to Shaemus, who's like 270, and William Regal, who's like 245, I think.
Oh my God. Yeah.
But
Going
Gunther...
by that, he's gonna get bitch tossed.
But Gunther is like 250, 260, something like that. Maybe a little bit more, and he's beaten Gunther. So, like, it's not impossible. It's just,
He's used
my
to fighting
good.
people bigger.
Yeah.
Maybe not multiple people bigger than him.
Yes.
Pulled back into the hip toss. I didn't think they were that strong.
Time to dig deep and.
Boom! Running STO hits him. Nicely done.
You know, I have to ask Corey, how much of an actual strategy is there in a no disqualification match?
Honestly, it depends on the superstar's mindset. Some just want to get through it. Others want to inflict as much damage as possible.
Oh!
Some just go with the flow. Know which mindset you have before the match and stick to it.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
I guarantee that chair is not going to be used as it was designed for. Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
Dragunov not appearing so invincible there.
Yeah, Shaemus looking to beat the respect out of him.
Reversal catches Shaemus there. Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
And he's gone with the ladder,
Which is a risky choice no matter how you use it.
boom, the Gulak attack.
He returns to the ring.
Because it's no DQ, Regal could potentially pull out the brass knucks.
Double team here.
Uh-oh. Double flapjack. Oh, my.
Or brass knuckles, a staple of his.
Oh yeah, he's known for the quote-unquote power of the punch, which is him pulling out some brass knucks and nailing somebody and then stuffing them back into his trunks.
Gotcha, okay.
Waist flip.
Yeah, raw power there.
Jesus!
This is the only time anyone gets excited about garbage when a steel trash can gets involved with a fight.
Pushes through after 2.
He thought he had it. Hooked up. DDT.
Knee left. And he goes for the pin.
That was vicious.
breaks up the count.
Nope, Shaemus is in the way.
Ooh, stiff punch. Set up. And there's the Regal cutter. Regal with a big-time move.
And he's out on the ladder. Look at the way Isla's draped over the ladder.
Oh, man. He's dead. He's dead.
I think Regal's trying to pin him, and he can't because he's on the ladder.
Nah, he's just dead.
Targeting the stomach.
He takes control.
Big knee. And right between the shoulder blades. Boom, running STO plants. He may get the 3 count right here. This is it.
He breaks the ref's count after 1.
Still gonna take a massive effort to keep him down.
Not even close.
A little cockiness here from Regal.
He's certainly lining him up, but he's wasting too much time. And what's he looking for here?
And it's time
Uh-oh.
to play the game, as they say, with this sledgehammer.
They keep bringing weapons to the ring, but so far they haven't been able to use them yet.
Ooh, kick to the face.
I kept forgetting to do so. I finally added WWE back to my original.
Oh, nice.
Clothesline. Ouch. It could be.
Hopefully, at some point this summer, like being SummerSlam, that's
Kicks
what
out
we're
after 1.
Still has a great amount of fight in them. Not going to let it
Yeah,
end
you're
like
right. They do
this.
keep bringing more weapons out.
Climbs back inside.
This is dark.
Celtic Warriors got him
Uh-oh.
And
Uh-oh.
then immediately distracted. On top of the table. On top of the table. Oh, God. I know it doesn't actually take effect. That's still brutal looking.
I know, right? Especially on the metal parts. Like, the table wasn't even flipped over on the flat part.
No, yeah, that just
gripping
that
the
just makes
My
the hit that much more solid, you know?
Torpedo Moscow.
Shaemus is in
Oh,
crisis
that's it.
mode.
Unless Regal breaks it up.
And he breaks the pin.
I think Torpedo Moscow is Isla's finisher.
Oh, just gouging the face.
It's all legal. It's no DQ.
That's not right. He's on his heels a bit now.
Yeah, the physical price of the Extreme Rules stipulation is really starting to show now.
So much torque on the knee.
Oh, sure, you'll
Sheamus
keep the submission on when there's no DQ.
This could be it.
And no win by submission, right?
Oh no, you could totally make someone submit.
Gets the win.
Okay, for some reason I thought no DQ was gonna also be only win by pinfall.
No. It just means that you can't call for rope breaks or anything like that, and you can hit anybody with anything.
What a performance. Huge win here.
I had my money on Shaemus, and that actually paid off.
There's a reason this is called a triple threat match, gentlemen, and these 3 superstars just showed us all why.
All right, so Jake the Snake versus Rob Van Dam versus Shaemus for the European Championship.
This ought to be a good match, yeah.
And I'll keep it no DQ. I'll keep it Extreme Rules just so that way we don't run the risk of countouts continuously threatening to derail the entire match again.
Yeah, at least keep the ladder consistent.
Yes. I was gonna say when you said keep the ladder consistent, I was gonna say keep the well, actually a ladder match would be good, but then I remembered, oh yeah, I'm doing the SmackDown tag team titles as a ladder match. Don't want to have too many ladder matches in the pay-per-view.
How about table match? Got to put someone through the table.
Maybe.
following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Austin, Texas, the Total Non-Stop Action Women's Champion, Jordynne Grace.
I actually didn't know if they were going to do the TNA announcement with this.
To get their hands on each other. Facing perhaps the greatest competitor in women's division history, beating Charlotte will make you a legend.
That's a true statement, but it's only true because of how difficult, borderline impossible it is to achieve this task.
My only issue about this character is that like the facial scan has that permanent smirk on her face, and it like none of the other versions of Jordynne Grace look anywhere close to as good as this one, which is a problem.
The Queen has arrived.
And boy, does she know how to make an entrance.
And from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair!
Hey, if you want to create a legacy in the WWE Women's Division, then Charlotte Flair is the mountain you have to climb.
Yeah, there's no one even close to the amount of accomplishments that Charlotte has.
The WWE ring is her unquestioned kingdom. Charlotte will stop you and leave an imprint of her boot tattooed on your face. Highly skilled in every facet. Strength, brawling ability, risk-taking, mind games.
No other women's competitor has been so decorated, so revered.
Charlotte Flair is ahead of her time. True greatness usually isn't realized until after you've been enshrined in the WWE Hall of Fame. Such is not the case with Charlotte. Just open your eyes and experience the greatness. Hey, you can't deny the greatness of Charlotte Flair. She always finds a way to handle her business.
And she shows why she's the most ruthless and dominant woman in sports entertainment history.
Always guaranteed to have a vicious plan of attack. Most are playing checkers, while the Queen is a grand master at chess.
Some of the intro lines for Charlotte actually talk about how many titles she's won. I'm going to look up exactly how many titles she's won. Because they talk about her being the most decorated woman in WWE history. So I want to know exactly how many titles she's actually won.
This non-title match and take some more risks and send a message to the rest of the locker room, guys.
Yeah, Michael, and that message has to be that this is her title. I'm sure the whole roster is going to be watching the monitors. Uh-oh, Dragon Sleeper applying. This could be it. Are they going to tap? Are they going to tap? Showing the world just how much fight she's got left.
So Charlotte Flair has won a grand total of 17 championships in her time at WWE.
Gee, how long has she been wrestling?
Hellacious power slam.
Since the year 2000?
Right there, the power.
I didn't realize she'd been wrestling for that long.
About
Holy crap.
intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience.
She started
or stupidity
wrestling
that's going to drive you to try and come back
Just
from a move like that.
Or stopped paying attention, really.
I think. Well, her debut in WWE was in 2012, but she's been wrestling.
Well,
But she's been wrestling since 2000.
oh, okay, I got it. That's okay. That would explain it.
She's won the WWE Raw Women's Championship 6 times, the SmackDown Women's Championship 7 times, the NXT Women's Championship twice, and both Women's Tag Team and Divas Championships once.
Followed up with a
Discus punch. splash. She goes to the outside now.
I think she's starting to get worried. Coming back in the ring.
Slammed with a purpose.
So much damage inflicted. Ooh.
Corey, we've talked a lot before about the intimidation factor that must come with standing across the ring from Charlotte Flair. But I have to wonder, how do you counteract that when the time comes?
Well, Cole, preparation goes a long way against a competitor like Charlotte. There's plenty of tape of Charlotte's success, just as there is some tape of her few failures. There are cracks in the armor of the Queen.
Up high. Wow, cross body.
Off into the pin. Powering out at one.
Impressive.
Not even close.
2 count at this juncture.
That was like the moment the count hit 1, she kicked out.
Just immediate.
Torturous focus on the leg.
Punishing the leg.
Goes without saying, but a leg injury will hamper your ability to do just about anything.
Yeah, and also make it much easier for her to apply the figure 8 leg lock.
Look at this.
Oh, from the rope. Charlotte is looking unstoppable now.
Charlotte displaying all of her ability.
Looking to crush the hamstring.
Oh. Another one?
Well-placed knees to the hamstring. That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Put into the corner now.
Charlotte with a barrage of strikes in the corner, now looking to up the ante. On the top
Question.
rope, catches herself.
What's her audio output for this set at? Is it just stereo or is it
Whoa!
simulated around or anything?
Incredible.
Charlotte with perfect maneuver right
I don't know.
Proving she is so much more than just height. No celebration.
Why? What's up?
Part of me wonders if maybe
Charlotte's eyes.
maybe surround setting is what's
measuring her up.
messing with the audio cutout for the Discord
And she
stream.
dodged that one nicely.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, after
Maybe
the,
it's too many channels. Maybe if it's basic stereo, if it would change anything.
maybe. I mean, after we're done with the stream, I can try and mess with it.
What a maneuver!
Okay.
You can see Charlotte's expert game plan experiencing a minor hitch there.
Earth-shaking power slam.
She looks like a superhero.
Simple waist lock.
Countered into a nice arm drag.
She just has the superhero cut.
Yeah, she absolutely does. That's the reason why people have been calling her like the female like Brock Lesnar.
About to be the proverbial one-legged man in the you-know-what kicking contest. You can tell she wants to put an end to this.
Another crossbody.
Sky high.
She comes up empty.
Not even close.
It had to hurt.
Military press.
Lives to fight another day. And countouts are legal, so hopefully this will be a short trip outside. Shin breaker.
And she's really setting her up for that figure 8.
Got the head scissors on.
Oh, elbow to the face.
Well, this is a warning to grab our stuff and go.
Keep it in the ring, please. Saxton's a very fragile boy. Might take her head clean off her shoulders.
Ow, knee to the cheekbone.
The ref is being very generous with this count.
Back straight into the post on the outside.
Ouch.
This is just brute power.
Oh!
German suplex.
Wow. She sent her flying with that.
She's in danger of a count out here.
I don't know if she cares.
She throws her back in. She was a millisecond away from a count out, guys.
No, she
Schoolboy
wasn't.
big combination. Oh, maybe not. Power.
Cover. 2. Stopping the ref's count at 2.
Both competitors digging deep into their wells to keep this match going.
Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Haymaker
Oh,
after haymaker.
the mini game.
Oh.
I've actually seen what happens if the mini game gets drawn out continuously. They just grab each other's head and start pummeling each other until one person faints.
A
Jeez.
stalemate of counters. Answer after answer for each other's offense.
Well, that's usually how the fight would progress. Is they'd start like
Hockey fight's just broken out.
like limping more and grabbing each other's heads. And
Yeah.
Sharp jab.
Oh, looks like she won.
That
Series of
exchange.
strikes to the back.
That's just a beatdown.
That's a lot of blows to the back.
Uh-oh, pump handle applied. What's coming next?
Nelson driver.
Is that what it takes to beat Charlotte?
2, 3, no, 2 count.
She-
Charlotte Flair.
That was her finisher.
She's been the measuring stick in the women's division for so long. A lesser competitor would have stayed down for 3.
A big opportunity falling through their fingers. You've got to continue fighting and hope your next big move is the last one.
Taking flight.
Oh!
Did that one.
Full on belly flop.
Dragon screw ankle breaker.
Targeting the ankle. Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm.
Uh-oh, here it is. Now is it going to stay cinched in?
Figure 4 locked in. Charlotte gonna
We'll
look
see.
for the bridge.
I don't have my hopes up.
There's the figure 8.
And she releases the hold as she feels that enough damage has
Nope,
been done.
there we go.
Should have kept on wrenching. Why show mercy now?
Yeah, should have kept on wrenching.
There's the takedown.
I was so hopeful. I was so hopeful. They really need to fix that.
There's the old.
From the sounds of it, it probably will
Picture-perfect
be
leg
fixed
snap from
mid-game.
Charlotte.
This has been going on for so many generations of the game so far.
Dragon sleeper applied. This could be it. Are they gonna tap? Are they gonna tap? Fading quick. Fade.
Perhaps thinking something else here.
Not sure why though, Michael.
They'll
She seemed to
advertise
have
it
really
as a
cinched in.
feature once they change it,
Sight
fix
set
it.
on the top.
Because it changed to MyUniverse mode. Now more accurate
You can see
AI
her struggling to
submissions
find her
and
bearings.
I hate to say it, but you're probably correct.
High.
yeah,
Diving crossbody. Throwing all costs into the wind.
simple fix like that will be advertised as a main feature since it's a yearly release kind of game.
And she fights it off.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
Jordynne is not going to quit.
Oh, saw it coming.
Oh, here it comes again.
What's coming next?
This might be it. This is the second time she's gotten hit by it.
Nelson driver.
But can they turn that into a win?
There's 2. She wins. She
Nice win.
Whew.
I wasn't really sure who I wanted to win there. It was just a good match.
Here is your winner, Jordynne Grace.
The smirk works here, though.
Tonight, Charlotte couldn't finish the job.
I still feel like they need to
I think so
fix her
too.
facial scan a bit.
I do. I 100% agree. Like, it's literally it's the smirk. It's the smirk that's the problem.
Well, it's not even just that. The geometry of her face actually looks kind of low poly, and even the texturing looks kind of low compared to other people.
Well, when it comes to like the outfit had to be scanned in from a magazine. So like the outfit is in the game, but the actual pattern on the outfit was scanned in from a magazine and then uploaded. So like when it comes to the outfit, there's not really much you can do better with that. That's the best that you're probably going to get because that was, you know, a scanned in image too. The face, however, like I'm fairly certain what they did is they probably, if Jordynne Grace has an action figure, they probably facials scanned the action figure. And if the action figure has a disproportionate face, then it's going to recognize, it's going to pop up like that in the scan.
I was going to say, because a lot of characters match up better to their in-game scan, to their artwork.
Yes. Yes. And like, she's pretty good. That's why I chose hers, because overall, like, you can clearly tell it's you know, Jordynne Grace. It's who it's supposed to be. But it's just, unfortunately, due to the fact that, like, the facial scanning is imperfect at best, if you're using something that in and of itself is imperfect for the facial scan, then that's going to only make it worse.
So is she in the game, or is this a created character?
That's a created character.
Okay. For some reason, I was under the impression that this was an actual in-game character.
No, this was a created character.
I don't know why I was under that impression.
No.
Lack of paying attention. ADD moment.
Yeah, no, this is a completely created character. That's the reason why I'm like, it's the best one I could find.
That I will accept that much more now that I understand she's a created character.
I'm looking forward to debuting my Spartan. Oh, this is a rivalry.
So you say you're Spartan, so is this one you created?
Yes, actually, she was the character that I went through the story mode with. Then after the story mode, after the story mode, I imported her here. Now, because she's an imported character, not just a straight created character, there may be dialogue differences for the ring announcers. Because I've heard that if you complete the story mode and then import the character from story mode into your main roster, that supposedly that could cause the announcers to actually react to your character differently than if it was just like a straight up created character.
Okay.
All right, so I did not set up the EO Sky rivalry, but I can't back out. So I guess Kassidy Alexsander is in a troublesome partnership with EO Sky. So, potentially... Oh, I see. EO Sky was the manager. Okay. So, I have no idea why EO Sky would be the manager of Kassidy, since she's a member of Control-Alt-Delete. But, you know, whatever. That was something that was completely set up by the computer. I didn't create that matchup.
Hey, you know what? I'll be right back. Give me just a minute here.
Okay, I'll wait to start.
Start it.
No, I'll wait to
go
start.
ahead, it's fine.
I will wait to start.
All right. I was just thinking we already got such a late start. But okay, I'll be right back. I'll make it quick.
Okay. I am very much looking forward to seeing how the AI handles my character. I'm not gonna lie. While Delta's gone using the bathroom or whatever, I will talk a little bit. So I created this character. She was supposed to be based off of Cassandra from Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I don't know why, but I just really wanted to create Cassandra from Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And I think it was because of the Spartan helmet. And I couldn't I created her pretty decently, and I couldn't name her Cassandra. So the Cassandra doesn't exist in this game for a naming convention for some reason. So I went with Kassidy because it was the closest thing. And considering that the male version is Alexio, that's why I chose Alexander. You know, Alexio, Alexander, and I chose the Greek spelling for it. And I just decided, you know what, I'm going to go through the entire story mode of MyRise. Now, if anyone who's watching, if you've ever played MyRise, the female MyRise story mode, which is not Undisputed, it is Universal, I think. No, Unleashed. That story mode is bonkers, okay? The Unleashed story mode, it has you start out as a member of an indie circuit called TBD, and then you join WWE alongside one of your friends, Sycho Sally, and you just kind of like are going through the motions and just doing your thing. And then you have the opportunity to join one of 3 main storylines. You can join all 3, but like you choose which one you want to do in what order. That actually minorly changes the way the story progresses. You have the ability of becoming a movie star. You have the ability of learning dark magic. And you have the ability to learn how to be ruthless from Rhea Ripley. And that just causes so much confusion and problems. When your character is supposed to be a badass Spartan, and all of a sudden now they're like glamming it up with the movie stars, and then descending from the heavens wearing this very obscenely like convoluted evil costume, and then dressing up like a punk rocker and like assaulting cameramen and stuff like that on your entrance. It's so bizarre. Like the MyRise is so bizarre. Hello. I was telling the people who were watching about the bizarreness that is the MyRise Unleashed story mode, which is the female story mode for this game. Because your character starts off as like an indie character, and then she joins the WWE, and then she does her thing, and then eventually William Regal, who's kind of like your mentor, tells you should go and explore all of what WWE has to offer. So you have like 3 routes that you can take in any order. And you can't join the next route until you finish the previous one. And those routes are like to become ruthless and basically start dressing like a punk rocker and teaming up with Rhea Ripley. To learn some dark magic, a la like, you know, The Undertaker or Bray Wyatt or whatnot. Or to become a movie star and join either Batista or John Cena in a movie, and then basically become so self-centered, you got paparazzi around you and stuff like that. And it's like, when your character starts off being based on a Spartan, those 3 different routes make no goddamn sense.
I mean, I gotta say, dark magic spark.
Well, yeah, but like the thing is, like, your costume changes. You don't have the ability of like switching it back until after the route is over. And so like you start dressing like Rhea Ripley. You saw what Rhea Ripley dresses like, with like the spiky vests and stuff like that. Your character starts dressing like that.
Oh, okay.
And it's just really it's a shock when your character starts off dressing like a Spartan, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're a punk rocker, and then boom, you're wearing this like evil, Maleficent style dark robes and skin tight leotard, and then boom, now you're wearing like white and black and gold, and you're a movie star, and you got paparazzi following you around and taking your picture as you're walking down the aisle. And then after you're done with the route, at the end of the route, you have to face the final boss of the route, and then you're back to being a Spartan again. And it's like, It's whiplash. It's whiplash.
I gotcha. Sounds fun though.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Athens, Greece, Kassidy, Alexsander.
Looking out at the countless members of the WWE Universe in attendance, they are all here because of matches like this one.
Like the entrance so far.
I like how Io just kind of like pushed right past my character while she was standing among Flair.
Uh-huh.
She is ready for this big match, and she knows everyone backstage will be watching her make an impact.
I was originally trying to create
The generation of Jade.
Cassandra from Assassin's Creed
I don't think it'll ever end.
Odyssey, but I couldn't quite get her down, and I don't have the ability of choosing Cassandra as a name. So I went with Kassidy as a replacement.
Jade has called herself the savior of the women's division.
Look, Jade isn't here to play games and make friends. She's here to face the best of the best and take them down.
She certainly doesn't suffer from a lack of confidence.
Get ready to see the toughness of Cora Jade on full display.
Well, she showed up with a kendo stick, so we get it. She's tough.
And Cora Jade has really made a point to say that she doesn't need any friends or allies as she carves her path in this business. Her so-called generation of Jade is a one-woman show, it seems.
Cora Jade doesn't need or want anyone to get in the way of her professional goals.
Really good costume on your
applauding
character.
the fact
Thank
that
you.
a young superstar
like
such as
it.
herself has such great
It's like the
focus.
6th costume that my character went through in the course of the that I created, not just one that gave it to us, but the 6th one that I created for this character throughout the course of the story mode.
Someone who only cares about
I got very
winning,
indecisive.
no matter the cost.
I only kept 2 of them now.
Right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Jade is heading up top.
Taking flight.
Big miss right there.
And that one misses the mark.
What a punch.
Boom!
Turned that one around.
Boom, sit out slam. Oh my goodness, what a barrage of
Here's a
cover.
You can't break up the cover from the outside.
Done yet. Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture. Lands in the drop zone.
Up to the top rope now.
Look out.
The splash connects!
The fatigue is setting in for her.
Yeah, Cora showed that killer instinct.
Keeping a loss at bay for now.
Easy, Io.
Say someone's getting distracted.
There's press! There's press! There's press!
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Over time, we've seen Cora Jade transform from a perennial underdog to quite the ruthless competitor. Is that ruthlessness going to come into play tonight, Corey?
Oh, absolutely, Cole. Cora Jade's really leaned into that vicious streak that was always just bubbling underneath the surface. Smart money says she'll continue to do that here.
Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm, has the arm trapped.
That's just rude.
Delivering nasty stomps.
Jade is wasting no motion.
And Cora Jade really tapping into that ruthlessness, that viciousness of hers here, and it's giving her quite the advantage.
Jade fell right into that one.
She's able to stop the...
Beautiful takedown into the Achilles.
And gets to the ropes. That's going to force the break.
Elbow drop to the leg, and again. Good luck walking after this.
Jeez.
chance to block any of those.
Payback for the hand.
Yeah, right? Oh, yeah, I designed her to be absolutely vicious. One of her finishers is the Texas Cloverleaf, which is like a variation of the sharpshooter.
Continuing to attack the neck.
Draped over the top rope.
She's sent flying into the...
Whipped hard, reversed into the corner. What athleticism! Landing on their feet, ducking the line, and delivering one of their own. Bravo!
And this one might be headed ringside.
By the way, that was all one move. That wasn't a counter after counter. That was all set up as one move.
Oh, look at this here. Big mistake there, Corey. Well, she knows that.
Ouch.
Now. I love this one.
Sliced bread.
And if Jade had a point to prove, she just might have done it there.
Jade thinking she can close this one out.
Uh-oh. Oh, he countered. She countered.
With the counter.
Oh, man.
Impressive counter.
Slugging it out, toe-to-toe now.
Oh, the minigame again.
Back and forth.
Yeah, that was going to be Jade's finisher that she just countered.
Back with a counter.
Seeing an answer for every move attempted.
Slugging away with everything they've got. Boom.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Oh.
And Jade's...
Listen to this.
There it is.
Driving these competitors to leave everything out in the ring.
Oh, one
Jeez.
thunderous final blow.
I told you.
I can honestly say I have never, ever called anything like this in my entire career.
I forgot I gave her that comeback.
I have, but it was an old man with a long mustache.
She's going for it.
The referee's
David!
attention diverted here. They need to get their head in the game.
She still gets this pin.
Got it. No, just a two.
So
Thanks,
close.
EO. You almost cost us the match. EO got up there and took the turnbuckle off and distracted the referee. You're supposed to be on my side.
Oh, Jade with good timing on the reversal. Ah, jeez. There's press! There's press! There's press! Will it be?
He gets really excited about the Fez press.
She gets the shoulder up.
She just won't stay down.
That soul siphon ability that we saw Kassidy used was actually like that's what you unlock by doing the sinister storyline. I kind of forgot I gave it to her, honestly.
These women refusing to let up on each other, just unloading everything they have.
Oh, she has bad intentions now, removing the turnbuckle pad.
Ew, that's twice.
Heads outside, but this one has to end in the ring.
Cora Jade with Jade.
Can Jade close things out?
That might be it.
Looking for the victory. 2. Very, very upset. She battled her butt off in that matchup.
Yeah, I can't imagine the frustration she's feeling right now. So her manager comes in to check on her.
That was a good match.
Look, I'm sure she'll... Whoa. Emotions running high. Trouble in paradise.
Still don't entirely know exactly why they did Io Sky as my manager, but whatever. Or as Kassidy's man. I wasn't playing, so. All right, so this is the whoever wins this will face off against Rey Mysterio in the next match of the cruiserweights, and whoever wins that will then face Santos Escobar. And then we'll get to the main event. So I know a little of JD McDonagh. Mostly he's a punching bag for Judgment Day. From what I've seen, he's actually a really decent wrestler, but typically speaking, he ends up being the one that like gets thrown to the wolves so that way they can hype up how good someone else is in preparation of like the real main event, which would be like Damian Priest primarily. So like he's got skills, but more often than not, I usually see him in a squash match where he's the one getting squashed. And like I said, I have no idea who Bad Bunny is.
Known and loved all over the world. Bad Bunny has arrived.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Vega, Baja, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 160
Is he trying to look like he's from the
He is
Matrix?
the most streamed artist in the world, Bad Bunny!
Something you have to love about Bad Bunny. Benito only goes big.
Yeah, like competing in the Royal Rumble, making his debut at WrestleMania, and his major win at Backlash in front of his hometown Puerto Rico crowd. Bad Bunny certainly has a knack for creating memorable moments.
That's actually kind of impressive, honestly, if that's what his career is consisted of.
The Irish Ace ready for a fight.
And his opponent, representing the Judgment Day, from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 180 pounds, JD McDonagh!
For what McDonagh lacks in size, he makes up with ego and attitude.
Yeah, JD's not going to let anyone stand in his way on the way to success and immortality. And the next step in the way is dominating the competition here tonight.
Whether I like the Judgment Day or not, I have to say they all have badass theme songs.
That was some pretty good music, that's for sure.
I mean, we heard Rhea Ripley on the first NXT. I know of Damian Priest, and we heard Dominic Mysterio on the first NXT as well. I hadn't heard JD McDonagh, and I like his music too. And then there's Finn Balor, whose music has always been good.
Bad Bunny can keep that level of enthusiasm, because it's one thing to be a lifelong fan, and it's another to actually compete.
And he's taken on one of the fiercest competitors across the pond, JD McDonagh.
Part of what makes JD so fierce is his ability to adapt his game plan on the fly. Sure, he comes in with a game plan, but sometimes plans change, and JD knows how to change with them. That sort of adaptability is hard to learn, but JD's a master student of the game. Capped off with a big one.
Just going all out with every blow. Uh-oh, second rope. Oh, misses the mark.
What were you thinking? I'm not sure he was thinking, honestly.
Back elbow.
Jeez, did you see that? Measuring.
Oh!
Face stomp.
Ow!
That's one of the more brutal face stomps that I've seen.
But Corey, what does he have to do here to seal the win?
I would say the answer is get airborne. Bunny's a surprisingly gifted aerialist in the ring, so he should play to that strength. If he can find the room to use his more agile attacks, he'll be well on his way to getting this thing won.
So many forearms to the back.
Oh, man, drop kick.
Drop kick.
Oh, right in the back.
Rope-assisted drop kick.
And just like that, we've kicked the tempo.
Can he do it here? Stops the ref count before two.
I was going to say, not even close.
Close to being done yet.
I mean, yeah, he just took like multiple forearms and drop kicks to the back, but that's not enough. Come on. I would be sorely disappointed if that was enough. Mostly in McDonagh, because that just proves that McDonagh deserves to be in squash matches.
Right.
Pinpointing the leg. Ooh. We know that taking out the legs is one of the most effective strategies in any match.
Oh, what a slam. What power. What dominance.
The most streamed artist in the world might become the most beat up.
Look at this heel hook. This is how you punish your opponent, and he's enjoying every minute of it.
So much torque on the knee and ankle.
Just twisting away.
Why don't you just pull his leg off, why don't you? You look like you're about to snap it at the knee.
Whoa! Suicide dive!
Whatever it takes to win.
Just exhibiting
Kicking
their
him
fearlessness.
apart right now.
Exhibiting guts and accuracy as well.
Head scissor.
Around and around and around he went.
Now that'll do some serious damage.
Oh! I was expecting an atomic drop, but it turned into a backbreaker.
Yeah, that was just nasty.
And like,
Him back to the mat.
the thing is, like, he was held in atomic drop position, which means that his legs were above his head. So when he came down on his shoulder, the weight of his legs added to his spine break.
Uh-huh. Alabama slam.
Shoulders are down.
I don't think the fans are happy with that.
Only a 1 count before the kick out. Not yet.
Remember, which one of these guys do you want to see fight Rey Mysterio?
Knife edge chop.
Using their boot.
Because I kind of,
Who I'd rather see fight Ray.
because I kind of
In the corner.
want JD to fight him just so that way JD can get his ass kicked.
So ruthless.
Because he's a little punk. Every single scene that I've seen him in, he's a little punk.
My, oh my, what elevation. Well, the ref doesn't even see the cover. Valuable seconds passing as they're distracted.
He got the shoulder up in time.
If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will.
Flipping the script on him there.
So
I'm
got one for you too.
I am surprised at how resilient Bad Bunny is after taking as many hard hits as he has.
Oh yeah, he's been taking a
Using
beating.
the rope to their advantage.
And still kicking out at 1.
Attacking the arm.
Maybe he is from 2032.
Drop kick.
Maybe he knows secrets that we could only dream about.
Double leg takedown. Uh-oh. He was waiting for him to make his move.
Although with a year like 2032 being less than 10
He's
years
gotta know
away,
he's in harm's way here.
crazy to think about.
Right?
Nice drop kick. Make it twice. They are rolling
Jeez.
here. Ducking out of the way and delivering the cross body.
Oh, cross body wipes them out.
It's just,
He's coming back.
We have him here.
he's going for it. That won't be enough.
No, he gets the shoulder up.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Great counter.
Oh!
Unleashing the devil inside.
Is that just a headbutt? Like full on headbutt?
Yeah.
Before he did that?
That's gotta be it. 2 count. Man,
I'm not surprised.
That was a hard-ass headbutt.
Sometimes it's hard for me to notice little details like that because I don't get full frame rate on the Discord stream. Kind of chop.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Bad Bunny experience.
So if I ever seem to be questioning something that might look obvious to you, that's probably why.
Yeah, no, that was a straight-up headbutt to the face pulled into almost like an angle slam.
Bunny deserves all the respect for stepping through the ropes. He wanted to feel like a superstar. Well, tonight he can be a superstar with a loss.
It's got like villain angle eyebrows.
Well, I got my wish. JD is going to get his butt kicked against Rey Mysterio. All right, main event time. I have been very excited for this. Because Sycho Sid is a created character, but he's easily one of the best created characters I have found. Like, if you didn't know any better, you would have thought that they found him in the files and pulled him out of the files and turned him into this. Into a playable character. That's how good he is. Like, his facial structure looks... You see that picture that you see on the screen right now?
Uh-huh.
His facial structure looks exactly like that in this game. It's like he was purposefully made for this game and they just never actually implemented him. It's insane. They counsel me, they understand, they talk to me.
Simply one of the best to ever do it.
Hey, my love. Look at the pictures my mom sent of their dinner tonight.
Making his way to the ring from St. Louis,
What's that?
weighing in at 275 pounds.
A little bit. This is a goal of mine, something my dad just did. Which we can do.
A third-generation superstar who had no hesitation when it came to
My dad did a smoked brisket today and it was delicious.
Oh.
legacy. Randy Orton has done just that. Prior to NXT and the WWE Performance Center, it has been said.
And then my mom made mashed potatoes.
WWE superstar from the ground up, it would look exactly like Randy Orton.
Mashed potatoes my way. I don't do them in a pan. I made it easy, but ones you can get prepackaged and you throw them in the microwave.
Superstars in WWE, every step he
You know the ones I'm talking about? You get them from like produce section.
Yeah.
Like a microwavable package.
Yeah.
Start out with that, and then you smash them in a pan like a baking sheet.
Oh, okay.
With like parchment or foil, and throw in some oil, and then the seasoning packet that came with the potato package, and bake it for like 15-20 minutes, 375. Way less mess for what smashed potatoes would normally be, because normally they're splattery, buttery, greasy, stovetop sort of thing. So
Right.
this is a really low mess way of doing it.
Nice.
And you don't have to boil them because you do the microwave side of it.
Right.
And his opponent from West Memphis, Arkansas, weighing in at 317 pounds, Sycho.
You know, it takes a lot of work to be considered the most egotistical talent in WWE.
Wow, he does look good.
What are you talking about, Cole? All I see here is a competitor with a healthy
And
amount
this
of
is his
self-confidence.
entrance too,
That's because you're
which
the
also leads me thinking that like he was originally supposed to be in this game, because this is his entrance motion, not his theme song. This theme song's actually from another superstar, but this is an entrance motion.
Just not quite finished wrestler in the files.
I don't know, and someone managed to bring it out before 2K started banning people. Because people ended up getting their content removed and sometimes even banned because of the fact they were pulling Brock Lesnar from the files. Because Lesnar's in the game, but you can't play with him because of the fact that he's involved in the lawsuit,
getting set to take on
the Vince McMahon lawsuit.
The Viper.
One of the greatest of all time. This is going to be a rough night for him.
One thing that's super fucking obnoxious about these live service games that really don't need to be live service is they pull shit like that. If it's in the fucking game, if you designed it to be in the game, just let it be in the damn game for the year. And if it's still an issue by the time the next game comes out, don't have them in the damn game.
Guys, we have a superstar that is molded
know?
to be the next big.
Yeah, they were purposely
If you can harness that potential.
they were purposely trying to distance themselves from Brock Lesnar in every way, shape, and form when the Vince McMahon lawsuit happened. And this game was about to come out literally a month before that happened, or a month after that happened. So they did a massive day one patch to remove Brock Lesnar from everything except for the WrestleMania mode. That's the only way you can play with him or play against him is in WrestleMania mode, legally.
Fending off a 2 count there.
That's still a quick kick out at this point.
Not the position you want to be in right now.
That's a lot of weight to be carrying around right now. He is 6'8" and 320 pounds.
He's a big guy.
Strong kick. My goodness. He went right into that turnbuckle. Look at it grind the features off their face. Oh, that's just insulting. Now, that was a very questionable attack. I think it goes beyond any gray area.
right to the gut.
Another one.
Oh, and a clothesline to follow.
So the person who originally created Sid gave him the flying kick that broke his leg in WCW. And I'm like, that's dirty. Because if you don't know this, the reason why Sid one of the reasons why Sid like partially retired was because he jumped off the top rope and landed on all his weight on one foot, ended up snapping both his tibia and fibula on fibula, his tibia and fibula on live television.
I don't recall that.
We know Randy likes
It was one of the it was one of the worst injuries ever televised on any wrestling ever.
It takes a lot of work to get to out of nowhere. From the top.
And the person who created him originally gave him a flying big boot off the top rope that looked very similar to that. I'm like, that's dirty.
And he manages to kick out at one.
These men knew this match was going to be hard fought.
Being carried around with ease.
Targeting the throat there.
Uh-oh.
This will do it if it connects.
Powerbomb.
Here we go.
He's got him down. Is this it?
The cover.
Oh, he gets the shoulder up before three.
The Viper will not perish. The Viper cannot be slain here tonight.
I can't tell if it's anger in the eyes at the fact that he hasn't finished this, or if it's disbelief that his opponent is still in this.
Leg drop.
That was supposed to be a leg drop, but it looked like he landed butt first right on his face.
I wouldn't say that. He's just recomposing himself.
Eat this.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Solid contact from the Viper. Compromised position here.
Down with force.
Ouch.
The Viper.
Oh, that's his signature.
Meticulous, agonizing stomps. Taking his time.
This is the main event. We are not ending. We are not ending on a fucking count out.
Pinpoint accuracy with that one. Out of nowhere.
Oh no! Unless he throws it back in the ring. Please bring it back in. Please bring it back into the ring.
They're both gonna get counted out. Wow! No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
A double count out.
Yeah, let them fight. Exactly.
That's just, yeah.
Exactly. Let them fight. We're not doing this.
Most of the time, that's just gonna be down to dumb AI crap. So.
Well, he has the opportunity to prove that point tonight, Corey. We'll see.
Although I noticed that it would stayed at 3 stars initially.
No real match ends that way. You know what I mean? I'm not even 1%.
Yeah, I mean it does. It happens a lot during the Attitude Era, but it's mostly for scripted purposes.
Yeah.
He pushes out any distractions and is laser focused on taking his opponent apart. It's part of what's made him a top talent in this industry for over 2 decades.
Here it comes.
I always forget how quick, I forgot how quick NXT went because it's a shorter show.
Oh yeah. those missing 2 matches make all the difference when some of these matches can be anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes long. That also makes a difference because we didn't have any tag team matches, which do take a lot longer.
If this works, it could change the course.
Oh, you know, you got a point.
From the top, he had it
I just that we were missing tonight. That's fine.
I mean, a good majority of the matches on any card are going to be single competition matches anyway.
Yeah, no, we were a little tag team heavy that other week.
Well, that's because of the fact that we're trying to get the tag team titles set up. So, like, you know, we've got a tournament to run. Now that the tournament's like gotten through the quarterfinals, we won't need as many tag matches per week.
And Orton is clearly looking for a fight here.
Big risk here. He may be counted out.
He might be oblivious to the count, guys.
The counter.
Ooh, that's how you take a big guy down, is straight to the knee.
Going right after the neck. Neck breaker.
Gets out of there in a hurry.
What would you think if they tried to do like AI-driven announcers? Like still, you know, the actual announcers would just have their lines attempted to be a little more natural through being AI-driven.
The only way I would accept that would be if the actual announcers themselves were okay with it.
That's fair. That's entirely fair.
Nice snap power slam by the Viper.
Randy Orton has so many different ways to attack and punish his opponents, but Corey, what do you think will be Orton's greatest strength tonight?
Oh, it's got to be Orton's ability to be 3-4 steps ahead of
See,
any opponent.
something like that,
Orton's as
like
cerebral and
a
methodical as they come, and that mindset is the key to victory.
announcer in a
You can
sports
feel the
game,
resentment building with each stop
I
there.
think could entirely benefit from being AI-driven.
I agree, but again,
I think AI could entirely be used there as long as it's their voice.
yeah, and they sign off that it's okay to use it like that.
Yeah, and I think that would be an entirely fair use of AI and an effective use of AI if they got it to work right.
Yeah, I would be okay with that as long as it didn't, like, you know, take away a potential paycheck from the actual person.
Pinpointing the trachea. Can he score the pin? Maybe.
And I wouldn't even really say the AI would be what drives,
before two.
you know, the actual dialogue, but more like AI-driven as far as
Placed in the corner.
how they react to what's happening in the match. As far as
Inverted tree
what
of one
dialogue is
position
being
now.
chosen and dialogue variety.
Yeah.
You know, say they record 50% of their lines by voice and then
Stuck in the tree of woe.
add another 50% of the lines by AI.
Right.
As long as they can get it to mesh well and not be glaringly obvious.
Uh-oh.
Orton never saw that coming.
He's managing to find some of that needed breathing room. He got tired of being pushed around and wants to gain the advantage now.
Oh, no.
Closed fist
Oh,
to
yeah.
the jaw. That's one way to
Orton's lucky. That could have been bad.
See, I barely caught that reversal because it
Mind games
picked
in
up.
full
Damn it.
effect from the Apex Predator.
He was about to freaking military press slam him back behind him, and Orton managed to fight out of it.
Yeah, see, I saw the beginning of him lifting him up, and then suddenly Orton was on the ground.
Yeah, Orton managed. Oh, that's one of his signatures. He's setting up.
Placing his opponent in position. And will this be it?
Barely kicks out.
And you gotta
Yeah,
think he's
too
just
soon.
one final blow away from.
Well, that's one of his signatures. Now he has a finisher. Now he can pull the RKO off if he wants to,
Orton going to that.
which is exactly what he's doing.
From here.
Devastating attack from the Viper.
That's gotta be it. 2. And a win. That may be
The Legend Killer has killed another legend.
Here is your winner,
been a decent fan of Randy Orton, even like before he got super popular.
I've always been a fan of Randy Orton. He's always been one of my favorites.
The bragging rights. The Viper's bite was too much in this one. Orton showing why the Apex Predator is one of the most...
How long had he been a wrestler before he was in Day of Reckoning?
A year or two, I think?
Okay, so not that long.
Because Day of Reckoning came out in 2005, and I think he debuted in 2002.
Okay. Was that his first game?
Yeah. I believe so. Maybe Evolution was featured in another game before that, but I don't know. If it were, then it was SmackDown versus Raw, one of the SmackDown versus Raw games. But the first game that I recognize Randy Orton from an Evolution being in was Day of Reckoning, but I could be wrong about that. There's a good chance that I probably am, since Day of Reckoning came out on the GameCube and they had SmackDown versus Raw going side by side with it. So there's a good chance that there was at least one, maybe two SmackDown versus Raw games that had Evolution in there, which meant that Randy Orton would be in it too.
Right.
Alrighty. That I'm content with the way that ended, considering that it was about to end on a double count out on the fucking main event.
Yeah, no. Screw that.
Let them fight. Let them fight. Let them fight.
But yeah, I would love to explore trying to add a few more wrestling viable characters, fictional characters.
I should find Steve Blackman, because he was a rival of Ken Shamrock throughout the later part of the Attitude Era, and he's also a mixed martial artist. And they got into some pretty nasty fights. And he also became like hardcore champion like 7 times, I think.
Jeez.
In fact, actually, that's I know I haven't mentioned the hardcore championship in this bracket system that I'm doing. That's because the hardcore championship is going to be decided in an 8-man elimination hardcore falls count anywhere match.
Okay.
So basically, last man standing out of 8 guys is going to end up being the hardcore champion, and I've already decided 7 of the individuals. We're going to have Cactus Jack, assuming that Cactus Jack does not. Actually, no, Cactus Jack lost. Okay, so yeah, it's a Cactus Jack. I was gonna put
For the European.
No, this is for the hardcore championship. Yeah, he lost. No, he lost his match for the European title. So
yeah, but is that what you were? That's what you were trying to think about.
Yes, yeah. So Cactus Jack, Sandman,
Okay.
Bubba Ray Dudley, Terry Funk, what were the other ones? Big Boss Man, because Big Boss Man was a prominent hardcore champion. Devon Dudley. So we're going to have both Dudley boys in there. Hardcore Holly. And then the 8th guy I'm holding off on trying to add in until I either find somebody else to fit that 8th spot for a downloaded character, or until I think of a different person to put in there. I would put Rob Van Dam in there since he would be the most logical choice. However, Rob Van Dam is in the finals for the European Championship. So I don't want to put him in 2 championship matches in the same night, because there is the possibility that he could get injured. There are injuries in this mode. And I didn't realize how serious that was until I actually took a look at a couple of characters who have actually got status effects on them. Let's see.
From some previous brutal matches.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember exactly how I can look at the status effects. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's status effect down there. Don't remember which one.
You said you hadn't looked for Fit Finley, right? Yeah.
I have not yet.
If you can find a decent one of him You should put him in that last spot.
Okay. I was thinking about looking for him, Tommy Dreamer, and what was the last guy I was talking about? Him, Tommy Dreamer, and crap. I forget. I'm gonna have to think about that. I haven't had a lot of sleep, so I'm very like all over the place right now. But
My sleep's just been off.
let's see
All
where.
over the place.
Yeah. Was it Jay Uso? Oh. No. Okay. Maybe his thing healed. I'm surprised, honestly, that Jay Uso didn't end up taking more damage than he did after that first beatdown from Vader.
Right.
Not going to lie, because his chest should have been caved in. But interestingly enough, there was a different superstar that actually had a status effect with a yellow body on them, and I can't remember who it was, honestly. But I was really surprised to see that. I'm like, oh, okay. So like that's one of those things where like it becomes a persistent injury if you don't like let it rest. Yeah.
Yeah.
So after I realized that, I'm like, okay, I got to be a little bit more careful about like how I'm booking matches. I can't just continuously throw these characters back into the ring over and over and over again. I've got to let them like have a little bit of time off. But fortunately, with rosters of up to 100 so far, we've got 120 people on Raw, 118 on SmackDown, and 246 to choose from on NXT so far. Because there's more DLC characters I can download. I've got like 7 slots left, and I also have, like, you know, we've got, like, 6 more DLC packs coming out. Each one having a minimum of 5 characters. Some of them having 6, and I think one even has 7. So, like, there's a lot more characters coming out. We're gonna have plenty of people to rotate in and out to let these characters rest. But I just have to remember, I can't just keep putting a Kane in the same matches every single week. I have to choose, if I'm going to do rivalries, I have to choose, like, alternative rivalries and just throwing them into a match. Like, having them interfere, like what I did with Jey Uso, having his music play during the Vader match. So that way, it gives them a chance to still continue the rivalry, but not actually, like, injure themselves.
Yeah, not keep wearing them down.
Just something to keep in mind. But anyway, we're going to wrap the stream up because we are out of matches and I don't want to start SmackDown this week.
No.
So, because that's going to be a little while. But thank you guys for joining us. This was Arc Alpha 12 and Arc Delta, and we will see you in the next stream.